WIBTA if I went off on my mom via text, call? Last week, I, 44F, fell, hurt my ankle, and can't walk unassisted. I waited to text my mom, 68F, until 2 days ago. This was because my fall was a day before her B-day, we're LC, and it wasn't decided what damage was done. I found out my ankle isn't just sprained but also possible fracture. I texted her to ask if she might be able to help me move later this month, which she already knew about. Like drive my car to the new place, nothing heavy lifting. Her reply, I am sorry to hear about your ankle. That's awful. I hope they figure it out soon so you can heal. At this time I am taking my 83-year-old neighbor Joe to the hospital, daily, for antibiotics infusion in his PICC line. His children and town name won't help him and his wife is in a home. He was almost septic on the 4th and went in an ambulance to the hospital for very bad pain and kidney stones, infection. I wouldn't be able to commit to coming down there at this time. I will have to let you know later and then see if my pet sitter is available. I was dumbfounded. See Reddit. I haven't seen her since September 2021. Granted, she lives 3 hours away, but in November 21 I left an abusive living situation, police were involved, but less than a month later I was rear-ended on the freeway. I was hurt, car totaled, lost thousands in wages. She barely communicated. I ended up homeless, with my 18-year-old cat, slept on a friend's floor for 3 months, despite neck injuries. I got a room rental in May, got mostly better physically by August, but now this ankle. In June, I told her how hurt I was to not have heard from her, to see no effort by her to visit, be emotionally supportive or whatever. She hung up, hence the LC. Now this? Wibta, if I told her off. I don't know what to say, to do. Am I overreacting? You want low contact, but also want her to support you in your times of need. You can't have it both ways. She's also committed herself to helping an elderly neighbor and you want her drop him so she can help you. It also sounds like you haven't made any effort to visit her? Have you invited her to your place and she's refused? If you want low contact, she's not someone you should be relying on for anything, let alone help moving house. As a mother, I can't imagine putting someone else's needs before my own children. Her not being there for you during the really hard stuff is really telling. It's difficult with a parent like that. You long for that motherly love, but even though it isn't shown, the desire for it persists. I'm so sorry. Her not being there for you in no way makes you a bad person. I know you want to tell her off. Being brushed aside like that hurts. But it won't change anything. The best thing to do is to realize that this person is who she is and accept that her actions, or lack thereof, is everything you need to know. You know now that you can't count on her. NTA, but I don't think telling her off will change anything. This is a truth I needed to hear. My sis, 48F, tried to tell mom we'd like to get a therapist. June. I'm also a bit hurt that mom drove out to help my sis with her mover back in August.